All rise for your dishonorable, not a real judge, Damone Allen. Debatable is now in session.
Welcome to a new episode of Debatable. I am your host, not a real judge, Damone Allen. Joining me as always is Hi-Fi Mike.
Hey.
Primetime Travi T.
Yo.
And then this week, as always, we have a special guest from the Lord Chief Raka Breakup Gaming Podcast. We have Nate.
How you doing? Nate Warren, a.k.a. Lord Chief Raka from Breakup Gaming Society at your service. Thank you for having me.
Well, thanks for coming on. Tell the people about yourself and your show.
Quickly, Breakup Gaming Society is an alternately vulgar and poetic journal of my life in 3 parts: booze, board games, and hip-hop. Each week, we focus on a game of the week, a track of the week, and a drink of the week, and discuss it with the occasional guest. Sometimes I ride solo, but it's a lot of fun. I think most of my listeners are in it for the ASMR, honestly.
Oh, that's Damone's shit right there.
I haven't listened to ASMR in like a year, but I had
like
a
weaning
6
off
month
of it.
period.
Is it like a rehab type situation?
No,
You're
it's
not
just
allowed to go back.
No, it's just that I don't need. It's just the thing I don't need to fall asleep anymore.
Yeah, I didn't set out to do it that way, but the few people who have given me feedback, I guess they don't care what I'm talking about. I guess they like the sound of my voice. So, and I like the sound of my voice too. So I have something in common with them.
So does Travis.
I do like that. I do like the sound of his voice. It's good.
He'll be listening to it for the ASMR now. Thanks for coming on again. We appreciate having you. So this is Debatable, where we debate the serious, the silly, and everything in between. So as always, we have 2 topics. So we'll get right into the first one. The first one is going to be, is Jake Paul a real boxer? Nate, we'll start with you.
So my answer is yes, to the degree that boxing is still a sport. Now, if you go back and watch, now this is a sport my ex-wife and I used to watch a lot of, and I've watched it on and off throughout my career. And I'll tell you, when I parted ways with boxing, it was the first Triple G Canelo fight, a big pay-per-view event. And you watch that sport and how it's deteriorated. And I say the state of that game is bad enough to where I look like, an all-purpose internet cock like Jake Paul. And that's what, I don't know who he is. I just put him in this big bucket of people called internet cock. These are people who basically took the formula from that old joke meme: be a cock plus get yoked plus internet plus question mark equals dollars. I have no idea what this kid does in the world. However, from what I know about boxing and what I know about him, yeah, he belongs there.
Okay,
I'll go next.
Travis.
I agree. I get so much hate for this. I think that I don't necessarily agree fully with your entire point, but I agree that he is a boxer. I will say that boxing has taken a step back, but I think that's the rise of mixed martial arts versus boxing is taking away from boxing, even though they're 2 completely different sports.
Boxing
and
is
should probably not be compared. But Jake Paul, to me, is one of the smartest boxers out there. He's making tons of money to fight people that he knows he can beat. And like everybody's saying, he should fight somebody for real. He should fight a real boxer. Why?
Didn't he fight Mayweather? Did he fight Mayweather?
No, it was was.
I don't know the difference between any of them. So
Jake Paul, and also Jake Paul.
Which one was on Disney Channel?
Jake Paul.
Is that the one we're
Jake
talking
Paul
about?
Yes. Jake
Okay.
Paul has some decent form. I will say this: all of his knockouts have been the same setup. It's a left hand or left hook to the body, followed by a right overhand.
So it's his finisher.
It really is and he just keeps catching people with it.
So it's almost like it could be a work.
People say that. I don't think it is.
So-
I watched
so-
Tyron Woodley
Yeah.
bounce his face off the fucking ground.
So what's
Go ahead.
What does this kid weigh in at? What class is he?
Like he's 195, I think. 190.
The thing is,
So-
like, he's not fighting guys that are in his weight class.
He notoriously fights people that professionally fought at 170 or lower.
Yeah, and you know that's one of the reasons I parted ways with the sport. I mean, look at the state of the heavyweight class now versus, this used to be the glamour division. Tyson's, your Holyfields, Muhammad Ali, Smoking Joe Frazier. And then, but look at it for the last 10, 15 years. He had like a 10-year long snooze fest with the Klitschko's on top. Fuck out of here. Let Jake Paul have the goddamn thing.
I will say it's gotten better with Wilder and Fury, but like they're done pretty much.
I never want to see them fight each
Yeah,
other.
they
again.
should never fight again. And then, but fuck Anthony Joshua. He's overrated, and he's never gonna fight
You're
the
gonna
other
call him a
two.
pussy?
I was gonna call him a bum.
Oh, I thought you were about to call him a pussy. I was like, he would whoop
No.
your ass.
Yeah, I know he would. He's
There's
a
a
bum.
No, you're absolutely right, D. A third tier 1970s heavyweight would clean the division now.
Ooh, I don't agree.
Except for Fury. I think they beat. I think
I don't agree.
I don't 100% agree. I think Fury can handle mostly everybody.
Yeah.
Wilder, if he can land a punch, can handle everybody.
Yeah, the Bronze Bomber, and
And I think that's pretty much it.
I watched him for years. Massive straight right and nothing else.
Yeah.
He's just
A bo-
power.
But boxer with skills. The defense, the footwork. I'm sorry,
That's why Tyson Fury beat him 3 times in a row.
because the division's for fucking clowns.
Yeah, pretty much. Like he's pretty much just got power. Yeah, and he never developed anything else
And
because he
Tyson-
didn't really need to.
yeah. And Tyson Fury, that kook. I guess when you could get him focused, he could be kind of slippery in the ring. Good for him. But the fact that, again, people like that, Fury have the crown is just, tallest midget contest, man. No offense to midgets or anybody else, especially heavyweight midgets, because those guys can throw.
Yeah, I disagree. Tyson. I like Tyson Fury. I think he's good.
He's definitely fun when you get him near a microphone, but isn't that because he's like unmedicated bipolar or something? That poor bastard.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think he is. He also used to be a cokehead, so it's true. He literally quit the sport because he did so much coke. He just quit the sport for a while.
Coke.
Yeah, like I said, I don't care much for him as a fighter, but I do rails with him. That would probably be a hell of a night. That guy's a loon.
Mike,
I'll be honest.
you don't know who that is.
I know who it is. I don't know which one it is. I know that there's 2 of them, Logan and Jake. I don't know the difference between them. Like you could put them both in front of me.
I think Logan's the younger one.
It doesn't make a difference. I don't give a shit about either of them. In order to consider him a boxer, I'd have to consider him a human, and I don't do that. So I don't. Let's just put my answer as I don't give a fuck.
That's fair, and the fact that you can't distinguish between the 2 of them, that means the jury's back.
Yeah. Well, I will give Logan credit. He did get in there with Mayweather. He got beat like pretty easily, but I'll give him credit for at least doing that. I will say I do agree that Jake Paul is a boxer. And he is smart, like super smart for only fighting guys like a foot shorter, 50 pounds smaller, who were MMA fighters who weren't known for boxing in the first place. Yeah, he's smart for that. He's making tons of money, but I don't want to watch him fight.
Well,
I-
I think you hit the nail on the head, because it's not boxing. It's really just calculated spectacle, devoid of the technique and soul that once made it a great gladiatorial sport. But
Can
those
we
days
just-
are over.
Can we just name a bunch of people we'd like to see him get his ass kicked by? Like
Yeah.
Sure.
I'd like The Rock to kick his ass. I'd like Brock Lesnar to kick his. I don't like Brock Lesnar, but I'd let Brock Lesnar kick his ass. I'd watch that. I'd pay to watch. Not a
honestly-
fight. I'd watch him just kick his ass.
In boxing, he beats Brock.
Not
In MMA,
boxing.
not
I'm not
really,
saying
no.
boxing. I'm just saying I want them street fight. Let's just put him in a closed arena and watch Brock Lesnar kick his ass. Jason Momoa, I'd watch Jason Momoa kick his ass.
I don't know if Jason Momoa could kick his ass.
Get the fuck out of here. Jason
I don't know,
Momoa could
okay.
take on all four of our asses.
I don't know if Jason.
With his
Okay,
hand
here's-
behind his
I was
fucking
gonna
No,
say.
can't.
I don't
No,
know
he
if
can't.
Jason Momoa can actually fight. He's big,
Exactly.
but that doesn't mean he can fight.
Jason Momoa could fight. Get out of here. You already know this man is fucking
Stop
trained
it.
in fighting. Get
Stop
out of
it.
here.
I don't know that.
I'd like to
just-
see him fight 5 lions.
I'd watch that movie. That sounds like something that he'd be good at.
But yeah, I don't like Jake Paul or Logan. Like Logan's the more tolerable brother, but yeah, I don't want to watch either of them fight. Like I'm not gonna pay to watch either of them fight. Like if it comes on, I'll watch it like just to see. But like I'm not going out of my way to watch a Logan or Jake Paul fight. But they are smart. Like they've made a ton of money
They made a ton of money
for doing
for nothing.
stuff.
They were on one of them. Like I said, one of them was on Disney Channel once. That's
They're-
about the extent of my knowledge.
And
then
the
he
one,
got fired from Disney Channel.
yeah, because he was doing shitty things.
And then the
Logan,
other
was
one, maybe
the one
the
who-
same one.
it was
did that
Logan
whole-
who did the Suicide
yeah,
Forest
do
thing.
the Suicide Forest thing, and that's what they're known for, I guess.
And then I think it was Jake who was rioting at one point during the whole, like, during last summer. I think he was the one looting and stuff. I think it was Jake.
yeah, it was one of they're really not good people, like at all. They're terrible people, and they get money for it. And I don't understand how I can get on that level.
It seems like it, and you brought up Mayweather, and to me, Mayweather's story is one of the tragic things in boxing, because for his weight class, probably the most gifted in the last couple decades, but he cared more, like you said, about fighting safe opponents and preserving his undefeated. His last fight was against Andre Berto. Guy was a blown tire, and that's how he decides to go out in what should have been the fight of his life, which would have been Pacquiao at his prime. And this isn't necessarily even just a condemnation of Mayweather, but the slimy overlay of the TV rights people and the various sanctioning bodies and all the promoters.
Oh yeah, it's
And they made the Mayweather Pacquiao fight 7 years too late. And,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
at least in the 70s and 80s, early 90s, the great fights got made. They got made. And,
Yeah.
and now they can make, to your point, D, they can make millions of dollars and never do anything meaningful in the ring. So fuck them.
Yeah, like especially with all the champion. That's the issue with the boxing too. There's like way too many championships, like and weight classes to keep up with. So like, who knows who's the like middleweight champion or anything at this point? Like if you're not one of the like 3 big heavyweights, so the Furies, the Joshuas, the Wilders, or if you're not Mayweather or the Logan brothers, who cares? Like no one knows, or Canelo. If you aren't one of those, no one knows who you are. You could walk across the street in front of 1 million people, and they would know 2 people would recognize you. And-
Far cry from the days of Sugar Ray Leonard.
Yeah, and it is like because it's weird that like you can bid to have your fighter like fight for a title. Like that shouldn't be a thing. It should just be this guy's the best fighter in the division who's not the champion. This is who you're fighting.
Yeah, the last decade is littered with terrific fighters who, because they got sideways with their promoters, never got to fight the great fights they should have. Andre Ward's one of them. Brilliant light heavyweight, but there was like a 4-6 year period he didn't get a fight because he was in a lawsuit. It's grotesque.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna transition over to a ad from one of our sponsors. Mike,
Oh, I didn't know. Sometimes you press it.
I got it.
Stop.
Your body and the bodies you're loving deserve nothing but the best. Organic Lovin' is the only adult subscription box that includes eco-friendly body products, from body-safe adult toys to sex-positive books and erotic seminars. Organic Lovin's online store has everything you and your partner or partners could ever need to heat things up. And right now, your friends at T13 Media want to take 10% off of your next order. Just go to organiclovin.com and use promo code T1, T-H-R-E-E, like the sound the bed makes, when you check out. Organic Lovin'. Love organically, purely, deeply, boldly.
Okay. So we're back. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna transition into our tournament. The way tournaments work here at T13 is under Travi T rules. So instead of Travis being able to throw out 20,000 things to put into the tournament, there's some sort of order. So each person, because there's 4 of us, will get 4 to put into the bracket. We'll randomize them. They'll go head to head until there's one final winner. So this week's bracket is going to be who is the best bounty hunter. I'm going to include assassin / bounty hunter of all time. It could be real or fictional. So
You added assassins at the fucking 12th hour though.
Assassins are pretty much just bounty hunters.
No, I mean not really, but that's fine. I get
They're collecting money to kill people.
Assassins don't always collect money.
Okay. I'm including it. Final decision.
I'll knock off that guy for 1 pallet of moon pies.
That would make you a bounty hunter.
It'd be a very weird bounty to collect.
Hey, no one said it had to be not weird.
Right. So what we're gonna do is we'll start with our guests. We're gonna start with Nate. You're gonna be all 4.
Now, when you say best, I'm talking about maybe not the most proficient, but in my mind, comedic dimension scouts. I'm going to open with Leonard Smalls. That was the bounty hunter played by Randall Tex Cobb in Raising Arizona back in the 80s.
Okay.
And now, was he the best bounty hunter? Well, Cage's character eventually gets him to blow his own head off with a grenade, but it was still a great performance.
Okay. Next one.
Yeah, you get all 4.
Yeah,
once.
you could put all 4 years out.
Oh, geez. Okay. Here's a strange pick. I'm gonna go with Dan Evans. He's the accidental bounty hunter. He doesn't want the job. Dan Evans is Christian Bale's character from 310 to Yuma, and he's a farmer trying to win the respect of his son and his wife, and his farm's going broke, and he doesn't really want to transport this villain to Yuma, but he does it out of money and desperation. It's kind of touching. So there's Dan Evans. Number 3, let's go with I got to get into some nerd shit here. Cal, K-A-L, Jericho. That's Jerico. He's a bounty hunter from the Warhammer 40,000 universe, and he lives in one of the fantastic Hive cities and goes into the Underhive, and which is run by massive armies of very vicious criminal gangs. And I guess once in a while he nabs one and takes him to space prison or something. And then last, let's look at Leonard Small's comedic reflection in another Coen Brothers film, and we're going to talk about Javier Bardem's Anton in No Country for Old Men. There you go.
Okay, there you go.
So the 4th one, I finally get a good one.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
I'll be
honest.
Damn,
I only
don't
know
any of these.
I only know
one.
2 of them.
No, I know 2 of them. Yeah.
I know none of them, so that's fine.
That's what makes them so dangerous.
There you go.
Travi.
Let me pull up my list. We're gonna start with Django Freeman from Django Unchained.
Okay, I got it right. I think I got it.
Yep,
Yeah.
you did.
Hey, I'm doing.
Next, we're gonna do
well.
Rusty Shackelford from King of the Hill.
I forgot he's technically a bounty hunter.
I was like Rusty Shackleton. That's what Damone's name is. Damone's name is in
Gold Standard.
Gold Standard. I was like, I didn't know which chat it was. But
Is
I know
it?
it's one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You don't know that.
It's been that way for
We don't
over a
know our
year.
Nicknames. Yeah, it's been like that for a while.
I don't see my own nickname, so
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what mine is. I assume.
I
it's
don't think
just
we
mine.
have nicknames in Gold Standard. I think it's only
Oh.
Damone.
I thought you did.
I might. Lobo from
Hey,
DC
Lobo's the
Comics.
shit. I got a poster with Lobo on it right here.
And lastly, the true winner. We all know this is who's going to win. Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Oh, I was gonna be one of mine.
okay. Mike.
All right, so we're gonna go Cartman as a bounty when he was a hall monitor. But he was a bounty hunter basically. So we're going Cartman. So it's Cartman as basically as dog. We're gonna go Mandalorian. We'll go. Well, let's go. Boba Fett.
Okay. And you
I did not mean to do so much in Star Wars, but Boba. All right, and then the last one, which I'm going Deadpool.
I didn't know he was a bounty hunter.
Yeah. Or assassin.
That's fair.
There's so many still on the table.
Yeah. Damone.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Deathstroke.
Okay.
As in Slade from DC.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That. Yeah.
I just want to make sure that's who we're.
I'm gonna go with Oren Ishii from Kill Bill.
You're gonna have to give me.
Yeah,
O Ren, and then Ishii is Ishii. Or I could have just said Cottonmouth. It's what's her name? Can't remember the actress's name.
Is it the bride? It's not the bride. Right?
No, it's not the bride. It's the she's Lucy Liu, the Asian one.
Yeah.
And Travis, don't act like you know what I'm talking about.
I know who Lucy Liu is.
Man, we could have put all Charlie's Angels in here.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I couldn't name one of Charlie's Angels.
Lucy Liu.
They're Charlie's Angels.
Lucy Liu, who plays Lucy Liu and Cameron Diaz, and there's I don't know who the third one is.
Oh, you're talking about like the. I thought you were talking about the original.
What's her name?
No, Farrah Fawcett was one of them. But I only know that because I was one of my old band names was Saving Farrah, and we did that when she died.
I'm gonna go with Enzo from Assassin's Creed.
Enzo Amore.
Enzo, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, Enzo. From
Why are you saying he's not
Creed.
the best one from Assassin's Creed?
I don't know. I'm partial to Ezio.
Or Ezio. That's who I'm thinking of.
Oh,
Ezio, not Enzo.
Ezio.
Yeah, it's Ezio.
You said Enzo.
I don't know why I said Enzo.
I was like, I'm not sure who Enzo is, so I'm not going to argue because I've not played all the games. But
Yeah, it's Ezio. I got, you know what I meant. Italian. And then you put Boba Fett in, right?
I put Boba, but I did not put Django.
Baba,
put Django.
I hope Django Freeman versus Django Fett happens.
It's possible. Or actually, take him out and put in
Wow.
Ice Cube from All About the Benjamins.
You got a character name there, champ?
You're gonna make me do all this work.
Then we're not putting him in.
Yeah, taking out Django Fett, you can keep an Oren Ishii. The fuck?
Beckham Jake Jackson.
And we're really taking Django Fett out for that?
No, we can leave him in.
Take out Oren Ishii.
Who am I taking out?
Take out Oren Ishii because
Okay.
Travis has never watched more
That's
than
fine.
3 movies in his life. So,
So spell the name. Tell me the name again.
Bucum Jackson.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
Have you seen that movie at least, Travis?
No, you knew I haven't.
Oh my god!
Which movie?
All about the Benjamins
I've seen it, but it was a long time ago.
with Ice Cube and Mike Epps.
Oh
my
I've
God.
seen
Yeah,
it.
no.
It's been a very long time. All
What'd
right,
you
are
say,
we locked?
Nate? Yeah, I'm locked in. Are you good, Nate?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right.
Cool. Shuffle 'em
Every
up.
day we shuffle and shuffle and shuffle and shuffle and.
Yeah. Dog the Bounty Hunter versus Anton from No Country for Old Men. I'm not voting, so Mike.
We're going with dog, man.
Okay, Nate.
Anton, of course. And then plus, I had a weird run-in with dog. The guy just left a bad taste in my mouth.
Wait,
Yeah, you
like
had
in
a
real
right.
life?
You had a
Wait,
run-in
wait,
with
wait.
dog?
This is a story I
Yeah.
need to hear.
It was at one of the poker tables at Mandalay Bay, and we both had a couple in us, and we wound up and we were jawing at each other. And he said he was going to kick my ass. I said, "Yeah, you probably
That
can,
sounds all right.
but before that, you need to try my orange chicken. And after that, let me freak you." He declined. I don't respect a man like that.
Wait.
Totally
wait.
Was that a bit? Did we just get rickrolled in real life? Like,
Yeah, I can't tell. Did that really happen? Did you really tell dog to eat your?
no, it happened. Don't even if it didn't happen,
Or-
it happened. Don't fucking blow kayfabe on camera.
You
Okay.
don't believe me?
I
believe
believe you.
I
It
believe
just sounded
you.
like a bit.
I've never met Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Should have kept kayfabe alive.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
real to me, damn it.
Yeah, in my brain, you met him and you asked him. You almost fought him, and then he declined your orange chicken.
And his sex.
Yep. Orange chicken. And I said, man, after we do those two things, I'll square up with you.
Oh, you're
Didn't
still gonna fight him after?
That's the trick. No one wants to fight after number 1 and number 2. It's a trap.
I'm going dog.
It's the dog.
The
The big
dog.
dog, the bounty hunter. Yeah, I just
Guy
fuck with that shit
looks like a human freezer burn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's
but he's stopping all
yeah.
them Hawaiians on the ice, brother.
he's a real. He's a real bounty hunter. That's probably the only
Is
reason
he?
I voted for him. Yeah, I mean he's a real bounty
he, though?
hunter. It's not he's
Is he though? Because I've never seen him do anything.
he is. He also has his team, but he was in that. He was trying to look for what's his name during last summer.
He's an idiot. That was
He
just
should put
publicity
a-
stunt.
But it was
He
definitely a
looking for shit.
publicity stunt.
But I've never seen. It was always Leland, Youngblood, and Tim.
Well, yeah,
Always
he
the ones
lets some
fucking people up.
He delegated.
Baby Lisa had more fucking bodies than fucking dog.
Once
did.
upon a time, he probably did all the work. He was an old
I
man
don't
at
believe
that
it.
point. He's an old grizzled vet.
He learned that he doesn't have to do the work anymore. Just delegate.
He
get
just
it to
hasn't
your
delegated.
He
Yeah.
should put out a bounty for a pair of sunglasses that don't look like shit.
Buckham Jackson versus Lobo. Travi.
Lobo.
Nate.
I'm going Lobo.
Mike.
That's 3 for Lobo.
Yeah. Mando versus Django. Mike.
I'm going Mandalorian, man.
Nate.
Going anti-Star Wars for the night. Django all day.
Travi.
I'll second the anti-Star Wars Django.
Okay. Leonard Smalls versus Ezio. Travi.
Ezio.
Nate.
I'm going Leonard Smalls because Ezio is just some sound you made up to piss me off.
Mike.
I'm gonna go Ezio, because running around and jumping and beating people up with that fucking sword in your thing—that's fucking cool, man.
He was the best
Yeah.
character in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of baby talk and lies.
Dan Evans from 310 to Yuma versus Deathstroke. Mike.
I gotta go Deathstroke.
Nate.
Man, I already know where this is going. Just put me down for Deathstroke. Fuck it.
Travi.
Nobody here has any taste.
I'll vote for Dan Evans for 310 to you.
Just
Sometimes I wish I was dead.
Cartman versus Deadpool. Mike.
fuck. Cartman as Dog the Bounty Hunter is one of the single best episodes of South Park, and I love South Park. But I gotta go Deadpool because I also love Deadpool.
Nate.
Gonna go with the comedic value again with Cartman.
Go for it, man. I'm not mad at it.
Travi.
I'm gonna go with the comedic value again for Deadpool.
I'm not mad at either way.
I never finished Deadpool.
Think about that fight. That fight would be hilarious.
Boba Fett versus Rusty.
It's Boba.
Shut up. Versus Rusty Shackelford. Travi.
Rusty Shackelford, not only because he's better, but so I never have to hear you say Baba again.
Nate. Nate, it's on you.
I'm going Rusty again.
He's anti-Star Wars.
Mike.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Boba Fett, but because I'm not anti-Star Wars.
So Kai Jericho versus, or is it Kyle?
Cal Jericho, yeah.
Cal Jericho versus Django Fett. Mike.
Just the best bounty hunter in the Underhive. No pressure.
Let's
don't
go.
worry about
We go with Cal Jericho.
it. Yes.
Nate.
Absolutely. It's Cal.
Travi.
Sure, why not? Cal Jericho.
I was waiting for you to turn and just get Mike to say Cal and then vote for Django. So next round's gonna be Dog the Bounty Hunter versus Lobo.
This is nasty because they kind of look alike.
Travis.
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
Nate.
Lobo.
Mike.
It's 1-1 right now.
It's Lobo. Lobo is definitely Dog the Bounty Hunter in space.
Yeah, but
Also, fuck Dog the Bounty Hunter.
for marrying right after.
Not only that, for just like taking the N-word pass.
He did take it.
No one
did.
gave it to him. He just.
I mean,
took
I
it.
know some other people that have taken it, and what are we going to do?
Fuck him. Not actually fuck him, but
In summary,
Django versus Ezio. Mike.
Django.
Nate.
Django, the Ezio thing is not real.
Travi.
Ezio.
I would have voted for Django too, even though I love Ezio, but Deathstroke versus Deadpool.
Oh, matchup of the fucking century.
Is it me?
Yes.
Oh, it's Deathstroke. Deathstroke's way better than fucking Deadpool.
Nate.
I'm gonna have to go with Deathstroke also.
Mike.
I don't have a rationale.
It would be Deadpool, but that's fine.
Is it just because he's funnier?
No, one of them was I think
Deadpool is
Deathstroke. Deadpool is based off of Deathstroke, like as a
Yes.
parody of him. Well, actually started as a pretty serious character, but then they basically turned him into a parody of
Yeah.
Deathstroke, and it's fantastic. I love both characters, but Deadpool's my list of favorite characters, like superheroes now, is Batman, Deadpool, and then Peacemaker. So that's where I'm at.
Bizarre.
Oh no, Peacemaker is fucking fantastic. I'm in it. I'm here to stay with Peacemaker. Like I want all of it.
Rusty Shackelford versus Cal Jericho. I think it was on Travi.
Rusty Shackelford.
Nate.
Miss my ex-girlfriend. What? She was soft. I would like to hold her. What? Oh, yes.
Rusty or Cal?
You know, I'm gonna keep it Warhammer strong. Cal Jericho.
So Mike, it's on you.
I'm gonna go with Cal Jericho as well.
Not going with Rusty,
No.
but he has pocket sand.
Cal Jericho does not fucking pocket sand.
He doesn't have pocket sand,
He has twin las pistols and a saber, for what it's worth.
but it's not pocket sand. You can't use them if you can't see.
Mhm.
Touche.
Lobo versus Django. You can change your vote if you want because of that. No, not going to happen.
Fuck out of here.
Mike, Lobo or Django?
It's Lobo. It's 1,000% Lobo.
Nate?
Boy, this is tough. Randomizer time. Odds, Lobo. Evens, Django. Lobo. I
Good,
left it to
Travi.
Lobo.
You left it to the dice.
Not one sympathy vote.
I like Django, but I like Lobo too.
I think this whole tournament we haven't had a sympathy vote.
No, I gave Dan Evans from 310 to Yuma a sympathy vote, even though I don't know who he is.
Yeah, Christian Bale's character. Yeah,
It's Christian Bale. Go back and change that to fucking Deathstroke.
Why do you not like Christian Bale?
Because he's got a stupid fucking
Okay,
jaw problem.
outside of Batman, why don't you?
Hold
Never mind.
on.
You've never seen any of his movies outside of Batman.
Who are
What
we
am I talking
changing?
about?
What now?
No,
No,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Ignore
Dan,
it, yeah.
Dan Evans was played by Christian Bale, and I said, "Fuck him."
Oh.
Change my fucking vote. It was in round one. It doesn't matter.
You know, what's his name is better? Batman.
Robert Pattinson.
Say
Robert
that
Pattinson's
shit.
a better Batman. Is
Say that
1,000% a better Batman than Christian Bale. Christian Bale's probably my second to last favorite Batman.
Tell him why. Tell him why.
Because of his underbite. Because he's
Yeah.
a piece of shit.
Him
And his
and his
underbite,
stupid
and he
fucking
is not.
underbite.
His too stupid fucking underbite. You can clearly tell the man with dental problems is Batman.
Never
To be
thought of it
fair,
that way.
to
but-
be fair, there's
all right.
other
But he's-
signs that he's Batman. Like the fact that he has all this
That he
expensive
talks.
equipment and like who else in this?
Yeah,
fucking
I'm
town-
this. I'm a man.
Who else in this in this town can fucking afford it?
What?
Who else in this?
the Batman.
Timon?
I said, who else in this town, this depressing ass town, can afford all this high tech equipment?
There's
Well-
other rich people.
You're also talking superheroes. They get their shit from everywhere, man. Like you would
Exactly.
think in that universe, they see so many superheroes. They're like, I don't know where anybody gets this shit. They could just be bankrolled.
I guess.
Could be government funded.
Could be.
Yes, and then that's going to be the topic of my upcoming documentary, "The Shady World of Superhero Finance," coming straight. From
I hate it so much.
Deathstroke versus Cal Jericho. Mike.
Deathstroke.
Nate.
Jericho all day, man. You should see the horrors he hauls out of the Underhive.
Look, Cal Jericho's not even the third best Jericho. It's Deathstroke.
Who's
Wait,
the third?
who's the first? In
I
this
can think of
picture?
Chris, and then that's
Chris
it.
Jericho, and then there's Jericho that was in the Teen Titans and ended up becoming a bad guy and being one of Dick Grayson's main bad guys. And then there's Biblical
Was there
Jericho.
a show called Jericho?
Yeah, there was
Probably.
a show called Jericho. Yeah.
And
Well,
is
there's a
people-
wrestler too, right?
Yeah,
That's Chris.
Jericho.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then yeah, there are the Walls of Jericho.
Yeah, the walls
Yeah.
of Jericho. Yeah,
It's Deathstroke, by the way.
that's a biblical Jericho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Deathstroke.
The Deathstroke. So the final.
Oh, this is such a great
Remember when you said Dog the Bounty Hunter was gonna win and you didn't make it out of the second round?
I didn't actually think he was gonna win.
Dog the Bounty Hunter is the only real bounty hunter by.
It was a bait.
Lobo versus Deathstroke. Travi.
Deathstroke all day.
Nate.
Lobo.
Mike.
The
I'm
Kingmaker.
taking my victory stretch.
I don't like this bet you're doing.
Is Lobo.
Mike kind of looks like Lobo, so I get it.
How?
We got the same goatee feel.
What the fuck are
Vibes.
you talking about?
Oh, Mike, you're outdated. You have a goatee.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
have
true.
a goatee.
You do have a goatee. That's
No,
what that
it
is.
goes over here now. It's not a goatee anymore.
That little straight of hair.
I
This is not
uncut it.
goatee.
It's growing back. It's not a goatee anymore.
Going for that Jeff Hardy
My
haircut.
beard's coming back. But also, I look nothing like fucking Lobo.
I don't care.
So the winner of the best bounty hunter tournament is Lobo.
Nice job, Lobo.
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do recommendations. So you can recommend anything you want as long as it's like not your own stuff. So it could be breathing, reading a specific book, a movie, anything like that. So Nate, we'll go with you. Start with you.
Appreciate that. I'm just going to dovetail off the game of the week from my most recent episode of Breakup Gaming Society. It's an indie solo role-playing game, a tabletop, made by a couple, husband and wife couple called Sean and Navi. I still don't know how to say it. Navi Drake. They're called A Couple of Drakes. They're on itch. And in the game's called Dead Belt. And I played it through for the first time last week. And it's a really cool game with a pencil, paper, dice, and a deck of cards. You recreate the experience of being a desperate scavenger who goes out into a zone of space where it's all wrecked starships. And you randomize the kind of starship you're going to be on and the different card patterns and what suit and colors on the other side determines what kind of goodies or what kind of bullshit's in there. And you've got to try to get in there, get some loot, get out before the ship breaks or your oxygen runs out, get back, try to upgrade, pay your debt, and do it all over again. Really cool game. Dead Belt, a couple of drakes.itch.io.
Okay. Travi.
I recommend Nate's Orange Chicken.
Wait, what?
My man. 50 grand.
Just as orange chicken.
Well,
That's it.
get through step 1 and then we'll talk about step 2.
Do you have anything else you want to recommend?
I did my recommendation. Move along, please.
Oh, God.
So I'm going to do it before Mike does it. Or Mike, go ahead.
Oh, I think I did Peacemaker last week, right?
Yeah.
Outside of recommending specifically the Peacemaker theme song, I'm going to recommend Metal Gear Solid 1. I started playing that. It was definitely a learning curve at first because controls suck. But outside of that, Metal Gear Solid 1 and the Peacemaker theme song because I've been listening to that nonstop.
It's very, very random.
Want to taste it?
Very random. I'm gonna.
No, it's not random. It's the best theme song of the modern era.
That's yeah.
No, the Peacemaker theme song is the best theme song, at least in the TV show theme song in the last 10 years.
Throw it on the family wall. We'll have to do an episode on that.
You need to watch it.
Yeah,
You all
yeah.
need to watch it.
I smell some highly contested brackets in the future.
Yeah. I'm gonna recommend The Batman. I saw it on
There was
Saturday.
that.
Yeah, I saw it on Saturday. It was really good. Some people have said it was too long. I didn't feel like it was too long, but yeah, it was really, really good. It's in contention for best Batman movie, and I gotta watch it a couple more times just to confirm. But it's fighting with The Dark Knight for the best Batman movie.
It's the best Batman movie. Out of all the Batman movies, I've seen all the Batman movies. It's long, but outside of me personally thinking it's a little too long, even with the runtime, it's the best Batman movie. You've got everything. You've got the Detective Batman, which I feel like we haven't got in a Batman movie. You got Batman, not origin, not year one, but he's already a year. He's learning to be Bruce Wayne. He's learning to be Batman. You even see it when he when he tries to do that landing on the train and he fucking gets hit. He hits it and falls back. That's great. Like, you see his mistakes. You see him growing into the Batman and caring about the city, like actually caring. I think they picked a great time, man. I want to see more in that series, and I want to see. Just give me 6 movies. Let's go through some time, man. Let's get him to a grizzled old vet. Let's do it.
Yeah, I didn't need to see the origin story again.
We need to
we've
connect.
seen it
We need
a million times.
We need to use the Flash and hit that multiverse to connect him to the DCU.
No, or they can just stop the DCU.
No, we need the DCU because all right, you need Peacemaker did a thing where they had a small
Are
little
you
crossover.
spoiling
I was in for
stuff
it.
right
No,
now?
I'm not. I'm
Okay.
trying not to. It's literally
Okay,
a small.
you're dangerously.
It was a fucking cameo. Shut the fuck up. You're not gonna watch it anyways. You're gonna watch it in 5 years. And still
I'm gonna watch the fucking Batman movie.
You're gonna watch
Hopefully this week.
I'm not talking about the Batman movie. I'm talking about
I don't
Peacemaker.
care. I want you to shut up about both.
We're 46 minutes into the episode. I'm
I don't
trying to
care.
fluff up. Shut the fuck up.
No, it's okay. We were talking about the Batman recommendation. That wasn't really a spoiler. But yeah, go watch the Batman if you haven't. So
Strong in boy. I was gonna. My brain no good. me eat farts.
So what we do now is we're going to do plugs. So again, tell the people where they can find you on like the social medias and your show.
Yes, Breakup Gaming Society, primarily active on Twitter. Even if you don't care what I podcast about, we still have a lot of laughs. That's at T as in Tango, T1 Chief Rocka, ROCKA. Give us a follow and go over to breakupgamingsociety.com. There's if you like booze, if you like board games, and if you like particularly underground and golden era hip hop, we're passionate about all three. So join us.
Okay. Travi.
Follow me on all social media at I am Travi T. That's at IAMTRAVVYT on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram.
I be tween and I be TikToking. So follow me on both at dumbmoneyT13, DAMONEY T, the number 1, the number 3. So dumbmoneyT13. Follow me on both to listen to my bullshit. Mike.
Oh yeah. You find me on Twitter, hi-fi_Mike. Find me on TikTok, hi-fi Mike. There's no underscore. You can find all the shows on the T13 Media Network on our website at t13media.com. Please stop. I can't think. I'm trying to do the final plugs. T13media.com. I was getting splashed with water.
So I was gonna say, what's going on the other side of that camera?
Very nice.
Destiny, my girlfriend, was splashing me with water, trying to distract me, and it worked. You can find all the shows on the T13 Media Network on our website at t13media.com. That's the letter T, the number 13, spelled out, media.com. Buy a shirt.
Buy merch. Also, don't forget to rate and review us. And remember, if it's not a 5, fuck off. That's the policy. 5s or don't fucking talk. So that's been this episode of Debatable. Case closed.
Oh, I'm doing it. And broadcast.